Now who's that dancing down the street, kicking up fun with happy feet? There's no mistaking that grace and style, two big ears and a magic smile. Hey, Mickey, it sure is no surprise. Hey, Mickey, you prove laughter comes in any old size. Well, it started out just ink and pen, a best made plan of mice and men. They splashed some color on the scene, made a golden star for the silver screen. Hey, Mickey, it sure is no surprise. Hey, Mickey, you prove laughter comes in any old size. M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Alright everybody, okay, before we really kick off the celebrations, if you can hear me clearly, make sure you, I don't know, put some birthday balloons in the chat, since, you know, it's a certain big-eared star's birthday today. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be welcoming everybody who's here. Plus Blue, nice to see you as always, as well as the Sponge Boy, and Norbert, hi, and Deidre, nice to see you, and Mimi, and let's see, and Daniel, and Albert 3000, welcome the two of you. Okay, so everybody's putting on, okay, Mimi and Plus Blue are putting in some birthday emojis, so that means everybody could hear me well. And as always, if anything, oh, hang on, yes, and as always, if anything, just let me know and I'll do my best to fix any technical difficulties. But yes, welcome everybody to the Mickey Mouse 95th anniversary stream. And yes, so so Norbert says he can't find any birthday emojis. Sorry about that. And Sponge Boy is asking, what is my favorite version of Mickey? Let's see. I'll say my favorite version is probably the, I'll say the House of Mouse version, as far as Mickey Mouse works. That one is one of my earliest introductions. And, oh, I see Jason Cartoon fans here. Welcome. Don't worry, you're not late. I just got things started. The first thing that I sold was the intro to the Spirit of Mickey VHS tape, which you may remember. I remember watching it myself. So yes, nice to have you here, Jason. So yeah, I'll say the House of Mouse version of Mickey is my favorite. It's one of my earliest introductions to the character. So, and unfortunately, it's a version of him that isn't acknowledged by Disney. Even in the recent celebratory montages of Mickey, they don't include House of Mouse. Like, I don't know, like, what is it about it that Disney's not especially proud of, but I don't know. It may not be the most timeless series, but still something that is worth an inclusion on Disney Plus. And Jason's saying, perhaps I should have used Max to watch classic Powerpuff Girls since today's the girls' anniversary, their 25th to be exact, but whatever. Oh yes, and happy 25th anniversary to the Powerpuff Girls as well, one of my all-time favorite Cartoon Network shows. I know there's like 4 different anniversaries, animation anniversaries happening today. One is Mickey, and also 25th anniversary of the Powerpuff Girls, and also 2 anime movies from 1988 are celebrating their 35th anniversary of their battle at the box office, The Land Before Time and Oliver and Company. And of the two, I love The Land Before Time the most, but I do really like Oliver and Company as well, and honestly, they're both winners at the box office. With Oliver, it's domestically, and The Land Before Time, it's internationally, which is why it has all those damn sequels. Let's see. Anything else here? Yes, definitely Plus Blue. It is a special day for animation. And SpongeBob has been asking, what shows I've been watching recently, either old or new, and I still hoping that I catch up with Cyber Chase. Oh yeah, quite a few. I don't know, just the name of one that I watched recently, and it is a new member of my category of underrated anime gems. It's a British puppet anime show called Strange Hill High about these three junior high students who solve these supernatural mysteries and occurrences at their school. And I was influenced to check it out after I saw Joanna Davidovich do fan art of it that crosses over with Gravity Falls, which is of course similar to, but the two share some similarities in tone. And also Joss Weinstein, which is who we know from The Simpsons and Mission Hill. He worked on both shows. In fact, he's the showrunner of Strange Hill High. You should check it out. It's streaming on Tubi. Oh yes, I know, the voice of Ducky, Judith, I know, like, the fate of her. Not gonna go into details about that, but it's definitely tragic. But, okay, I feel like we should continue maintaining a lighthearted mood as we get started with the main feature of this presentation, which is I have some art cooked up to work on of our beloved big-eared friend. So we're gonna get into that right after this little intermission, and I'll continue chatting with you guys. Okay, I think that's enough bumpers for now. So yes, as you can see here, this is what I plan on doing as my little art as a form of wishing Mickey happy 95 years. And I wanted to do a style of Mickey that I never really tried out, and which is one of the earliest versions of his current design. Like, of course, we have to acknowledge Freddie Moore, one of the he could be called an honorary 9 old man. Of course, you know, the 9 old men consists of Frank Thomas, Ollie Johnston, Milt Kahl, Ward Campbell, who's the other guy, Mark Davis, and Wolfgang Reverman, and John Wellensberry, and Eric Larson, and Les Clark. Hopefully I've named all of them. If I'm missing anybody, please let me know. But Freddie Moore is a great animator who doesn't fall under that official category of top Disney animators, but very special in his own way. Like, one of the main things about his work is that, as you can see in these model seats, is that he loves to do appealing designs, and appeal is one of the 12 principles of animation. So in the late 30s, he redesigned Mickey to have him well, not only just with eyes, like white eyeballs with black pupils, to invite more expressions. You could tell with his body shape that it's more flexible, that allows for some stronger poses. And these are monsters from The Little Whirlwind, one of the earliest shorts with this design. And the thing that I really want, and the main thing that got me into trying out this specific incarnation of Mickey is his ears. Now, if you look from a far distance, it doesn't look any different than how his ears usually are. You know, these simple black circles. But if you look closely here, you can tell that there's more depth in his ears, like the inside of them, right? So this subtle detail Mickey didn't last very long. But I don't know, like, it's such admirable semi-oddity with Mickey's design that I have to try it out. So I can see here there's a big white spot, and that is going to be for like the inside of Mickey's ears that I will color after I clean it up. So yes, this is the sketch. Hope you guys like what I did so far. Hang on. See if there's anything else that I'm missing. Okay. Alpha 3000 says that I like Bugs Bunny better. Trust me too. Like Looney Tunes in general. And Deidre saying that she's gonna be doing some Alpha Company fan art right now. Awesome, I can't wait to see it. Let's see. Norbert asks if I've seen the other two videos of Widow Dogs on the Prairie, and that I've only seen 1/3 of the show. No, I haven't seen the other two yet, but I did like that one episode that I saw that served as the basis of the last commission I did for you. Alright, let's get things started. How about you guys feel for some music? Or if you're fine with just the background noise, let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna get started with cleaning up Mickey. Okay, so we got Mimi saying that she's fine with the background noise, but Puss Boo is saying that he's in the mood for some tunes. Okay, so we got kind of a 50-50 here. Yes, Norbert says, Sport has a girlfriend. Yes, that's a reference to a really good episode of Widow Dogs on the Prairie. Let's see. Oh, and I see that Butler Mason Studios is here. Yes, Mickey and Hector Manuel saying public domain is coming soon. Yes, that's right. Steamboat Willie will be entering the public domain, and in general, the early version of Mickey will be hitting the public domain on New Year's Day. So I guess it is sort of a holiday miracle for those who want to use Mickey's likeness, like feel more freedom in using Mickey's likeness and whatever they want. Well, specifically the early version of him. Hang on. Let me just fix the stabilization of the pen here. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, that's good. let's see. What else do we have here? Let's see. Oh, okay. So seems like I get more comments saying that they want the music. So okay, I'm gonna be put on some music then. Some upbeat Mario tunes. How's that sound? Okay, so let me know if you can hear it. If it's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. Norbert's asking, do you think Disney's gonna want Congress to extend a copyright law against again like they did back in 1998, so they won't lose the copyright for Mickey Mouse? I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see, especially since we're almost at near the end of this year. And that reminds me of something. Speaking of Steamboat Willie, has any of you seen what's basically the series finale to the Powerpuff Girls Mickey Mouse cartoons, Steamboat Silly on Disney Plus? Okay, so Plus Blue is saying that he can hear it just fine, as well as me. Okay. Norbert saying that he feels that Mickey related music would have fit better. Oh, right. I'll find like a multi-free Mickey soundtrack at that time. Okay, so Hector said that he can't hear me well. If I mix the audio a bit better, okay, this means to turn down the music a little bit. How's that sound? Okay. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? If anybody has seen the Digital Circus pilot, yes, I have seen the amazing Digital Circus, and I really like it. I've always thought it was going to be the most appealing out of the projects that Glitz Productions has done. I do find what's the show, Murder Drones to be serviceable enough. It looks good for sure, but I like Amazing Digital Circuit a bit more. I don't know, like, it's goofier looking, and that is like a stronger appeal to me. And it's already proven to be like just as popular as Murder Drones. And of the team members, I definitely have to give a shout out to Kevin Temmer for his work as a lead animator on both that series, both that pilot and on Murder Drones. He did excellent, and some of the shots that he animated, they are definitely characteristic to the stuff that he does for his personal work, like on YouTube. And I'm hoping that he finishes up the conclusion to his trilogy of songs that parody movie cliches, which the finale is supposed to be the dance party ending. Let's see if there's anything else here that I might have missed. Okay, so SpongeBob has something interesting. Star Toons also was the anime studio behind Wild Dogs on the Prairie, which was the last thing that they anime before they shut down. Basically because of the lack of work and Warner stopped using them. And they even did an animation test for just this week, but Sander Schwartz rejected them. Oh, I did not know that. Well, that's cool they pointed that out. So, I mentioned about the short on Disney Plus. That's the finale to the Paul Rodas Mickey Mouse cartoons, which is Steamboat Silly. People were saying that Disney kind of made that as an excuse to retain the copyright to Steamboat Willie. But I don't know, but I thought that was a really entertaining tribute to Mickey. And seeing all of those clones of his Steamboat Willie self running amok, and seeing other incarnations of Mickey making cameos. Except for his House of Mouse version, I still wonder what is going on, why Disney wants to bury that series. Any House of Mouse fans in the chat, please let me know. Let's see. Yes, Starbird's saying that. Still waiting for the Weekenders and White Space to come on Disney Plus. Yes, same here. And hey, that's the music from Rico Harbor from Mario Sunshine in the background. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I'll admit, I'm not a Mario gamer, like, beyond online replicas of the game, so I wouldn't have been able to instantly identify that track by name, even though that upload does have chapters that has the name for each track. Say reanimate Kitty saying, well, bye, and then the Windows startup sound plays. I think they meant to say the Windows shut down. So as always, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're really enjoying it, make sure you hit those live reacts emojis, and subscribe for more streams like this. So as Disney continues to celebrate 100 years, we're almost getting to the premiere of Wish, their 100th anniversary, their featuring 100th anniversary special. I glimpsed through like one review of it, but fortunately not to the point where I like major spoilers for the feature, but it seemed to be generally positive. And I can't wait to see it myself, and I don't know if hopefully they do include the Once Upon a Studio short as an attachment with the theatrical release of Wish. Let's see. SpongeBob is saying that, speaking of Void of Space, it's the most recent non-Simpsons cartoon that Pamela Hayden, who voiced Douglas, did. Nowadays, the only thing that she's doing is Simpsons-related stuff, and same goes for Julie Kavner, whose only other non-Simpsons role is Timon's mom in The Lion King 1.5, and Yeardley Smith, who also did We're Back, a Dinosaur Story, and Dan Castellaneta, despite being common in the 90s. Yeah, that's true, and now I believe it's sort of the same thing with Tress MacNeille, considering at least 3 of her roles have been recasted. She's no longer voicing Daisy Duck, that's now going to be Deborah Wilson. And for Tiny Toons University, she's no longer Babs Bunny. It's a different actress whose name I forgot, but she seems like a really nice lady from what I heard in her interview on the Looney Tunes fan podcast. Of course, you realize this means podcast. And another Tress MacNeille role who was recasted recently was Charlotte Pickles for the Rugrats reboot. So nowadays, Tress MacNeille seems to be more focused on The Simpsons and also the new Futurama episodes. Disenchantment has been with. Yes, on Once Upon a Studio, Peter Michael did a good job taking over the voice of Iago. Not saying that Bartwit, Weddy, or Ron Pardo were bad replacements for as Iago and did it respectively, but Peter did a much better job taking over from Gilbert. Yeah, it's to a point where I thought where they did the same thing as using Robin Williams' voice for Genie, that they used archival recordings of Gilbert Gottfried for Iago, but no, it wasn't the case. It was a new voice actor who I never heard of before up until Spawn Studio, and yes, he did excellent. Although one part of Iago from the original Aladdin film that did return was Will Finn, returning to animate him, as well as Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast, along with some other veteran animators, like the Supervisor animator for Hades, he returned. What's his name? Rick Ranieri. And trying to remember, Tony Bancroft, yes, he returned to do Pumbaa. I assume he animated Krunk as well for that special. So yeah, it's awesome that not only are old and new faces being mixed together when it comes to the characters presented in the short itself, but also behind the scenes, like Eric Goldberg, Mark Head, and Randy Haycock are among the only surviving to the animators at the studio, but they brought back some veterans like Tony Bancroft and Will Finn just for this special short, and they have some new apprentices for 2D animation, animating these classic characters, who were trained at Disney's 2D animation training program, which I thought was really awesome. Oh yeah, I could swear I did say Nick and Rick, but yeah, Nick Ranieri, the supervised animator for Hades. And yes, let's see here. Noble was saying that I think Trust Video is too expensive to hire now. That's probably why C has been pricing a while for roles lately. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, at the very least, he did return for Dot for that Animaniacs revival, although that ended a while ago. See if there's anything else that I'm missing. And Williams here is saying that he's a fan of Mickey Mouse. Awesome. I hope you're liking what I did so far with the art. I think I should probably reduce the length of his right arm here behind his back. Okay, so right now, playing in the background is Mickey's first official short in full color, full Technicolor that is, which is the band concert. Let me know if you've seen that one. It is a classic, full of fun, timing to the music, and Donald just sort of sabotages the performance of Mickey's work as a conductor. And then, of course, there's the tornado that comes in during the climax. Easily one of my favorite shorts from Mickey, and one that deserves to be among the 50 greatest cartoons as seen in Jerry Beck's book. So yeah, let me know what are your favorite Mickey Mouse shorts, and which ones do you hope to see on Disney Plus? Because I know not all of them are on there. Like for example, even though Steamboat Willie is his first released short, it's not his first produced. That would be Plain Crazy, and as far as I know, it's not on Disney Plus. Even though Disney may acknowledge it occasionally, on one hand, I feel like it's one that isn't a short that they're really proud of, for them to be like, yes, this is where Mickey got their start, got his start. Because as some of you may know, Plain Crazy was the first Mickey short produced, but it was at a time when sound was becoming more of a common thing in film. Therefore, the studios are starting to lose interest in silent cartoons. So, Plain Crazy and the Galloping Gaunt Show weren't quick sells, but then Walt Disney decided to experiment with synchronized sound, and okay, so I know there are technically some cartoons that experimented with synchronized sound before Steamboat Willie, like the stuff from Paul Terry and Max Fleischer. I remember listening to the cartoon podcast when they're talking about the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons, and they mentioned about how apparently they talked with Zach Komorowski, you know, the animation historian who wrote that Ren and Stimpy book. He said that apparently Steamboat Willie technically is the first truly synchronized cartoon, and it's not and it's a true Disney first. It's not like, you know, them claiming that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the first anime feature ever made when it isn't. It's even the oldest surviving one. That honor goes to Prince Ahmed from Germany. But I don't know. I guess it could depend on how technical you want to be with what is a true first cartoon with sound and all. Oh, Jason's back. He apologizes for not being active for the last 20 minutes. He was busy editing a commercial break compilation for Disney XD while using the stream as background noise. But that's okay. And he explains the reason why Plane Crazy is on Disney Plus. It's because the scene where Mickey tries to kiss Minnie after she tells him not to, even if he does get beaten up by her as karma for it. Yeah, that's true. That scene is definitely one where I speculate, yeah, maybe that's why Disney doesn't want to acknowledge it. Like, they're willing to acknowledge Mickey using animals as live musical instruments in Steamboat Willie, but of course, yeah, that is nowhere near as bad as Mickey basically put it in G-rated terms, almost kind of tries to like force himself onto Minnie, and yeah, it's good that Mickey does get comeuppance for it. Yeah, in general, early Mickey was kind of a scamp, and that's a personality trait that is revived for the Paul Rudis shorts, and well, keeping him more likable. And one early Mickey short I have to talk about is the barn dance. Basically for how it ends. Okay, so basically the short is that Mickey takes Minnie out to, as the title implies, a barnyard dance, right? And Mickey is not impressing Minnie at all. Like, for some reason his shoes become overinflated and keeps stepping on Minnie, so she gets annoyed and she dances with Pete instead. And yeah, I'm going to spoiler territories for a short that's almost 95 years old, but yeah, I still recommend you check it out. But yeah, so what Mickey decides to do is that he puts a balloon down his short, like down the backside of his shorts, right? So to win back Minnie from Pete, but then Pete pops the balloon and Mickey is still annoyed. Sorry, Minnie is still annoyed at Mickey for being essentially kind of cocky or a show-off. So it just ends with her dancing with Pete, and Mickey's crying like a little girl at the end. And yeah, that's just how it ends. It's a weirdly mean-spirited short. Like, Pete is the winner of that short, and technically it's kind of the same thing with Steamboat Willie as well. And when Mickey, he does get the best ending. Like, he's like kicked off to the bottom of the steamboat where he's like peeling potatoes, and then that parrot from earlier comes to mock him. and Mickey shuts him up by throwing a potato at him. While I was watching some classic black and white Mickey shorts, I noticed that parrot has appeared more than once. He is a deep cut character, that parrot from Steamboat Willie. And Mimi's mentioned that she did some animations, and yes, I did see one of your animations. I thought it's pretty cute, and yeah, I'll check more of them out. Oh, and I see a good question from Norbert. If I've seen Elemental, if so, what did I think of it? I think it was generally good, and I think it is not one of Pixar's absolute best, but I'm just as proud of how it turned out with its reception. Like, it started off as a bit of a box office bomb, but then really good word of mouth came out, and about how, as unoriginal as it may be at some points, it's charming overall. And yeah, I definitely think it's better than Peter Son's first Pixar movie, The Good Dinosaur, which of course, if you know at least a bit of the history of the making of that film, you know Peter Song wasn't even the first choice of director. Previously, it was, I'm trying to remember, I think the first director for The Good Dinosaur was Bob Pearson, who you may know is the voice of Doug from Up. And with Elemental here, I think another thing that makes it a bigger success, a more admirable film than The Good Dinosaur is Peter made this it's a personal story about how he moved from Korea to from Korea to America. So there is that bit of personal experience, which is pretty common in Pixar films. You know, like the director of Onward, you know, he included some of his touches of his own father-son relationship, like in Onward, and with Domi she, like, I think I mentioned this before, but she is the go-to for mother-daughter relationships in Pixar. Well, just mother and child relationships in general, since, you know, with our short film Bao, we have the mother and her dumpling son, and in Turning Red, we have Mei and her mother Ming. So yeah, I think that's the relatability aspect of Elemental is what makes it a bigger win than like The Good Dinosaur for sure. Yeah, overall I do like Elemental, as well as that behind-the-scenes documentary that's separate from the movie itself, but is on Disney Plus to check out. Oh, I see the DMB network is here. Apologizing that they haven't been away. Oh, that they've been away for some time. It's okay. So yeah, right now I am drawing Mickey as he appeared in the classic short The Little Whirlwind. Okay, I believe I am done here with cleaning up Mickey. I'm gonna be covering him in just a moment. Before I do that, let me just save what I've done so far, catch up with you guys, and then take a little intermission. Let's see. SpongeBob has acted favorite voice actors that are underutilized. Let's see, underutilized. Just to think, Well, for sure, one who I think is underrated is Greg Eagles, aka Grim. Uh, he doesn't have like a too small of an amount of voiceover roles, but he's definitely one where like only a handful of roles that he's best remembered for. Aside from Grim, he's also a Crew in the Crash Bandicoot games. And when I saw your question, SpongeBoy, yeah, oh man, I was pondering the answer, and while I was thinking of Greg Eagles, I'm also was thinking of what Norbert was saying here. Ken C. Johnson, the co-creator of McGee and Me, and yes, what I've seen of the clips of his voice acting work, as well as the one full episode that I've seen of it so far, yeah, you think he'll be up there with Jim Cummins and Rob Paulson and Maurice from Mars and Frank Welker and all those guys as like one of the most frequently used voice actors from during the 90s for sure. But yeah, the same theory went anywhere. See if there's anything else that I missed. Oh, I noticed that Pinky was here. Pinky from the game Pac-Man, and then Pinky left. And let's see. And SpongeBoy is saying that that he's been watching some fan favorite Kurtz episodes, like King Ramsay's Curse, Nowhere TV, and Remembrance of Kurt's Past. And that I also remember seeing a comment saying that his least favorite is Revenge. Yeah, that is a weird one. Like, Eustace wants to destroy Courage all because Muriel didn't knit a blanket for him, but she knitted for Courage, so his jealousy went too far. It's one of the most ridiculous episodes. Oh, let's see. And Michael Kovac and Candy Milo and Scott McCord are pretty underrated voice actors. Yes, I agree. Along with Greg Eagles, and can't forget about Katie Crown as well. And also in general, a lot of voice actors who are predominantly in Canadian cartoons. Like, for example, Tracy Moore and Julie Lemieux and Rob Tinkler and just to name some others. One that I like is Ron Rubin, who voices Radicus from Flying Wild Junior High. Yes, definitely some deep cuts in the voice acting industry there. Let's see here. Let's see, Norbert Jackson, DJ, when you walked back to the drawing board, would you have guessed that McGee, the Duke of Elton, Jawbreaker, and the guy who switched his McGee's cows in the first fully animated segment were all voiced by the same guy? If I hadn't told you, no, I don't think I did. But yeah, once again, Ken C. Johnson is underrated talent who should be used more. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be showing another clip to retain your energy to wish Mickey a happy birthday as we get to the next step of this drawing.
And that's where we begin our Disney story, with the first original Mickey Mouse. Mickey's story really begins in 1925 in this tiny garage in Hollywood where Walt Disney created Mickey's ancestors, the nameless little mice that first appeared in his Alice cartoons. In this old film, a very young Walt Disney greets little Alice, who says, "I would like to watch you draw some funnies." Walt invites her to see his latest cartoon, which features, surprisingly enough, a room full of animated mice. 3 years later, Walt is desperately trying to come up with a new cartoon character. Here's Walt's own story of how it happened.
I was in New York at the time. I'd been producing a series of pictures for a company there. They were about a rabbit called Oswald. But I lost that. They took it away from me, so I was all alone and had nothing. And Mrs. Disney and I were coming back from New York on the train, and I had to have something. I said, by the time I get to Hollywood, I must have something to, I can't tell them I've lost Oswald. So I had this mouse in the back of my head, because a mouse is a sort of a sympathetic character, in spite of the fact that everybody's frightened of a mouse, including myself.
So Mickey Mouse was born. But he was not an overnight success.
Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed that clip. I remember seeing the scene where the normal looking Mickey meets his 1920s counterpart, and I remember seeing that on the aforementioned Spirit of Mickey VHS tape, right before the segment with Walt Disney himself, talking about, saying his famous quote about how it all started with a mouse, even though it technically started with a rabbit, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. But of course, I think a lot of us understand what he means. Oswald was pretty popular until Charles Mintz took that rabbit away from Walt, but Mickey was the true start of Walt becoming an animated celebrity. So yes, we're gonna be getting to the cover, and once again, if there's, as always, if there's any details that I need to add, any finishing touches that I want to fix up after the stream, that will be done, like I also mentioned, after the stream. Oh, okay, Sophie's here. Welcome. He's back from the dentist. Okay, so what I've done so far is I cleaned up Mickey, and now I'm gonna be coloring him. So aside from me, like answering questions from the chat, and also talking about some Mickey trivia and Disney trivia in general, I don't think there's too much that you missed, Starfleet. But as always, you can always watch the replay of what you missed during your dentist appointment. Okay, put back on the music. And Mimi is saying that, yes, Mickey looks like Wizard McGuire mixed without Jimmy's head. Yes, but for sure it is better. I can guarantee that it is better than Out of Jimmy's Head. Like, I don't know, am I being unfair to Out of Jimmy's Head? I never watched a full episode of it, but I'm not saying that it looks good per se, but I don't know, I never watched a full episode for me to jump to the same conclusion as everybody else that it's bad. But speaking of Wizzy McGuire, okay, so a little off topic here, but I remember I was watching a video the other day talking about some Cartoon Network pilots that serve, and one of them is called Nikki, and apparently it is done by the same animators as the cartoon segments of Wizzy McGuire. Like, you could tell in the animation style that it's very similar. I haven't gone around to watch the pilot itself, just the YouTuber giving their thoughts about it and compared the to as told by Ginger as well. And it does look like something that I will like. Okay, now for the part I've been waiting for. It's to color Mickey's ears with more depth than just those simple black circles. Wait, hang on. just realized that I haven't finished a cover like his head. Get over here. There we go. Okay, is that better? Yeah, it looks better. Okay, so now I'm gonna be covering the inside Mickey's ears. Okay, so when I grabbed the color from this thumbnail for the little whirlwind, I noticed I get sort of a brownish, a very dark brown. But on other shots, like when I watch the animation itself, it has a subtle shade of violet. Let's see how that will work. It's just a hint of violet here. There we go. And a good example of this design of Mickey with these extra depth ears is in Mickey's birthday party. Not to be confused with Mickey's surprise party, which is a short that was believed to be in the public domain, but apparently it isn't because the copyright was renewed in 1966. I just realized that today. And now that short is basically a commercial for Nabisco cookies and biscuits. And that is another element of the just that I remember seeing. But yeah, Mickey's birthday party is where Mickey and his friends are having a birthday party for him, while Goofy's in the background making a cake, and of course goofing up as always. And I just remembering the scene that was animated by Ward Kimball, who is one of my, if I were to name two of my favorite of the 9 old men, it'll be Milt Kahl and Ward Kimball. Milt Kahl was great with acting in general. Like, he likes to ham it up a bit with his characters, especially with that trait of his characters would do, is the little head swaggle, you know, as a subtle sign of a character expressing their pride or cockiness. And then there's Ward Kimball, who combines appeal with exaggeration and wackiness. I think the best of his animation overall is in Alice in Wonderland, with all those characters he did, from the Mad Hatter to the Cheshire Cat to the March Hare and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But with his animation on Mickey in Mickey's birthday party, just love how wacky his dance is, with Mickey sticking out his tongue and his ears wiggling and just going this way and that way. A nice bit of exaggeration and some fall through, you know, that principle of animation there. Lots of secondary accent, have to point that out too. Let's see. No, we're saying accent. If I had to guess why Ken C. Johnson didn't pursue a full voice acting career, it's maybe because he didn't feel comfortable going to the secure industry. So maybe that's why he was limited to voice acting in Christian work like Mickey and Me, and in the Adventures in Odyssey radio series. I guess. I'm thinking he might have at the very least been a great part of the VeggieTales cast. It is a much bigger Christian anime property than Mickey and Me. And so I wonder which characters you'd think he'd play on VeggieTales if he ever had the chance of being a voice actor on that series. Okay guys, just a little reminder, if you're enjoying this stream, that you should hit the like button and hit those live emoji reactions and subscribe for more streams that combine good art with some honest nerdiness, like what I've been talking about just now about Ward Kimball's animation of Mickey as seen in Mickey's Birthday Party, the short from 1942 or 1943, either one of those years, which also served as the basis for Mickey and Friends' designs for Once Upon a Studio. As for why, I don't know, I guess it's because, you know, the short is about a celebration, the 100th anniversary of Disney, and, you know, the Mickey short that they're taking reference from is about Birthday Party, so makes sense. Let's see. Mimi's accent. If has anyone seen Chloe's Closet? No, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, and let's see what we have here. I noticed a lot of child actors that work on event cartoons seem that they haven't worked on anything in a long time, including I'm not sure I'm gonna be naming everybody, especially since there's the risk I might botch their pronunciations, but yeah, I get what you mean, but one exception is Michael Cera, who voices Brother Bear in the Berenstain Bears, or Berenstain Bears, still can never remember that, and also is the voice of Joss in Braceface, and Todd in the Wayside Pilot movie. He's gone on to be probably the most popular child voice actor from Nelvana, since he's now more popular for live action, whether it be with Arrested Development, and I'm trying to remember what was he in? Was he in Scott Pilgrim or Percy Jackson? I could never remember the difference between those two. Oh, okay, Puss Boo is back. Welcome back. I hope your steak and strip salad was delicious. Okay, so what's Scott Pilgrim? Thank you, SpongeBob. And Norbert saying that given Ken's various voices that he's heard, he actually matched a number of secular roles he could have done. I could have seen him do as many as I could have seen him playing many of Derek Norris's roles. Their voices are similar. Yeah, I believe so. And Michael Cera also played Polly from Juno, the Elliot Page movie. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. And, yes, see you later, Albar 3000. You take care of yourself. Have a nice rest of your weekend. And good to hear that your dinner was delicious plus blue. Let's see here. Starfy's accident. If I see Widow Willow, yes, I did. I have some of the classic public domain shorts on DVD, but my introduction to her really was through the 90s anime series, which was produced by Sinar, which in the first season had Tracy Ullman voicing Willow, but she was immediately recasted afterwards. As for why, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because maybe it's because of CanCon reasons, assuming that the replacement voice actresses for Willow for the other seasons are Canadian. But speaking of the voices on that, you know, since it's a Sinar show, there are some voice actors I recognize from Arthur, like Bruce Dinsmore, the voice of Binky, is Tubby, and you know, the same voice. And one of DW's voice actors is the voice of one of Willow's best friends, whose name I forgot. It's been a long time since I have seen the Willow show. But it's a good thing I have you guys to refresh my memory or correct me on anything. Okay, so Mickey's looking great so far. Okay, so next I'm gonna be doing the background. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the sky. Okay, just gonna move the model seats out of the way. Let's see. Norbert says he might have seen the Willow show on, that he saw the Willow show too, and that he think it was on Teletoon. It was on Teletoon Retro, at the very least. I don't know if it ever ran on the main Teletoon, but it was made for Family Channel, and I saw it in syndication on Teletoon Retro, in between 2011 and 2012. So we have the sky painted, and next up we're going to be having the grass with a mix of different shades of green. Okay, start off with this, and then we're going to have a tree grass. Okay, now we gotta add another shade of, gotta mix in another shade of green. maybe says that I think Tariq mentioned yes, he did do an entire review of that 90s series. Let's see, Starfleet suggesting that if I said add the Widow Whirlwind itself. That may be a good touch. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see how I feel after I work on the background. Let me see, because we are an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, and I don't want to be here for too long. In fact, that may be one of the... it's a possibility that might be one of the details I'll add in after I'm live. Okay, now I'm gonna be adding some shadows. The cell for Mickey. Where's my airbrush? There we go. Okay, so right now the cartoon that's playing is Tugboat Mickey. Another one of those shorts in which we have Mickey, Darling, sharing an occupation where they're fixing something, and then they kind of split off, and they get into their own gag-based situations. Well, mainly with Donald and Goofy. Like, Goofy would just be his usual eccentric self, his usual eccentric clumsy self, I should say, while Donald would just pick fights with inanimate objects. Like, it's a formula that has been used in other shorts, like Some Ghosts and Clock Cleaners, and even the cartoon that aired, or that was shown like before this one on my DVD, Boat Builders. And that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy team up, that is something that they will do on Mickey Mouse Works and House of Mouse as well for those shorts. Like, one of the most memorable ones is Locksmiths, with the scene where Goofy's listed all of those keys, and I've seen somebody upload that clip on YouTube and basically compared it to Kingdom Hearts. I never played the game, but I do know that keys are a major part of it, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna add the trees in the background. Let's see. We're saying if Robin Hood, the 1973 Disney movie, ever had a direct-to-video sequel in the mid-2000s, he could have seen Ken C. Johnson as the Sheriff of Nottingham. Yeah, that's a good choice. I think Rob Paulsen would have been a great choice as well, since I heard in an interview on his podcast, Talking Tunes, which for some reason is not playable anymore. Like, I tried playing it on different podcast servers, and for some reason it just doesn't show up. I don't know if it's a me thing or if something on Rob's end. But yeah, other than that, I do remember him talking about the original voice actor for Sheriff of Nottingham, Pat Bertram, who also voiced Chief in The Fox and Hound, and Rob Paulsen was the voice of Chief in the crappy direct-to-video mid-quo Fox and the Hound 2. And the most memorable thing about that movie is seeing the major characters from the original film other than Todd and Copper, which only amounts to Amos Wade, the Widow, and Chief. Dinky, Boomer, and Big Mama don't exist anymore. And they were awesome characters too, but yeah, they just bailed out. I don't know if it took place like when Dinky and Boomer flew south for the winter, but no, it wasn't winter. It took place in the spring or summer. So yeah, Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Fox and Hound 2 at the moment. It's not a memorable film. Okay, so I guess I'm done with the essentials of the background, and yeah, I guess I can draw the Widow Whirlwind like what you were suggesting, Starfy. Okay, so let me just throw it in here. In fact, let me see if I can find another reference photo of the Whirlwind, since there's a possibility that the thumbnail that I got is cutting off some important details. So that being said, we're gonna be having another intermission.
Your Saturdays will be... Looks like we got a full house. There have never been so many Disney stars together in one place.
Table for 101.
Waiter, there's a fly in my friend's soup. I want one too. Here's your doggy bag, Mr. Bill.
Forget the bag. I'll take the doggy.
You just never know who'll show up. Disney's House of Mouse, today on ABC. Yours will be rocking at Disney's House of Mouse. Looks like we got a full house. There have never been so many Disney stars together in one place.
Table for 101.
Waiter, there's a fly in my friend's soup. I want one too. Here's your doggy bag, Mr. Bill.
Forget the bag. I'll take the doggy.
You just never know who'll show up. Disney's House of Mouse, today on ABC. Your Saturdays will be rocking at Disney's House of Mouse. Looks like we got a full house. There have never been so many Disney stars together in one place.
Table for 101.
Waiter, there's a fly in my friend's soup. I want one too. Here's your doggy bag, Mr. Bill.
Forget the bag. I'll take the doggy.
Okay. Yep, acknowledging House of Mouse because Disney themselves doesn't want to. Alright, so I got myself a reference photo that shows the tornado in its full glory. Let me just paste it in right now. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Calm down. Okay. I don't know. If you don't mind, might not bother to draw the basket that it's in. I'll just stick with the little tornado itself. So yeah, I'm just going to paint it in, like so. Okay. You take care. You take care of yourself, Mimi. Peace out. Oh, we have Kristen Frady's here. Noah North did a good Mickey impression. I have to hear it. And let's see, the SpongeBob is asking, when will be the next the next drawing request stream, casual one. And not sure at the moment. Like I mentioned before, I've cut down on like taking a lot of free drawing requests. But yes, as a little reminder, I just remembered to put up this reminder here, is that if you like to see your drawing requests get a guarantee that it will be fulfilled, you could provide me with a full commission or donate to my coffee for as little as $3. And also there are some specials that are going on with my commission. So one is that you get 20% off when you use a coupon code for a commission that has 2 or more add-ons selected to your order. And there's also one where if you have the extra characters selected, have the extra character add-on selected for a Christmas or holiday themed commission, you'll get a bonus. You will get a bonus holiday card bonus variant of that same commission. And also new customers can use a 5% coupon code, although it can't be combined with the 20% special that's going on now. So yeah, if you want to be great supporters like Kristen and Norbert and Jason, feel free to consider my commission slots. But otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of down on the free requests as much as I can. But okay, so I'm gonna be going back to working on the little tornado here. Let's see. Oh, so Norwood North did his Mickey impression on podcast episode with Jim Cummins. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jim Cummins does have a new podcast. I listened to a little bit of the episode with Rob Paulson as a guest. I ought to give it more attention. I think it probably has to add some outlines to it, to the little tornado. Probably some dark orange. I was thinking, probably I should shift the position of the tornado and have it look like it is approaching, like far from a distance, like so. Wondering, which position do you prefer at? Left or right? Left or right? Let me know. Left or right? I'll probably leave it on the right for now until I get some responses. Otherwise, I am essentially done. Once again, any Vincent touches, I will I might add them after the stream. Okay, so Starfree is saying right, and Norbert is saying left. Oh, Ethan's here. Just notice, welcome, yes, and thank you for the art compliment. Okay, so far I got 2 comments from Starfree saying that do it, have it on the right. And asking if I like the hot dog song from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, I do like it. And so far there is 50-50. Okay, no. Okay, so seems like I'm getting more comments for the right, and all of them are from Starfree. So I don't know if it counts in terms of the amount of comments or how many people. Yeah, you only need to say right once. That's what Nobert's saying. So I guess I'm not counting the multiple comments from Starfree saying that have the with a whirlwind on the right. So yes, that means Norbert and William are both saying that it should be on the left. So yes, I will have it on the left instead. How's that? Okay, so with that being said, I am done for now with my Mickey art. I hope you all love it and that you'll enjoy just as much once it's posted. I might post it right after, like soon after I finish going live, or maybe up tomorrow or whenever. We'll see. But yes, I hope you love it so far. Okay, so yes, as Plus Brew is pointed out, at the left side won by most popular vote, and that is more faithful to a reference image. Yeah, that is a good point. And Starfree, sorry, Norbert said, sorry Starfree, it's the democracy. Okay, so Daniel thinks the drawing is nice. Okay, thank you. And yes, SpongeBoy saying that he hopes that I check out Cyber Chase more soon, as soon as I finish Strange Hill High. Okay, yeah, I'll see if I'll be in the mood for it soon. And other than that, see you real soon. Yes, nice having you as always, SpongeBoy. And yes, okay, so before I go, one more plug. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been wearing my Nerganisms sweatshirt featuring Sage and his buddies. It's been over a year since I released my Whoop Out Nerds 10-second short, and thank you for the positive feedback you gave to that. And my newest 10-second short does contain nuts. I really appreciate the positive feedback. So yeah, if you want to get this, it is available on Smiley Comforts under the Nerganisms collection category. Oh, Dr. Jazzman1 is here. Hey, welcome. Actually, I'm finishing off the stream. Apologies. But if you want a glimpse of what I drew, I'll show you. Let's see. Yes. I did this fan art of Mickey Mouse for his 95th birthday based on the Widow Whirlwind. It's just as a way of exercising my ability to draw Mickey with these special type of ears that give him more depth instead of having them be flat circles like they're usually depicted. So yeah, I hope you like it. I'm gonna be add some subtle fits and touches to it soon. But I'm gonna be wrapping up now. Thank you so much for tuning in for this special live stream celebrating our favorite big ear entertainment corporation mascot. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more nerdy, fun animation art streams like these. And don't forget to comment down below as well, and hit those live reaction emojis. So I'm gonna be finishing up now, and have a great rest of your weekend, and have a great and safe rest of your weekend, I must add. And thank you once again for being great viewers and subscribers, and take care everybody, and a happy 95th to our boy Mickey.
Here's Saturday at Disney's House of Mouse.
But you know, this fella here, Mouse, the inimitable little character that started this whole story with Walt Disney.
Hang on, pal. Here we go.
Mickey and I started out first time many, many years ago. Mickey at heart was an unselfish little guy. He wanted to help others find a place in the limelight, too.
Lend a hand, me buddy.
Being only a mouse, I guess it's honest to say he enjoyed all his newfound fame.
What would you like to have me draw?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
And now they're all waiting for Mickey himself. Here he comes.
The story of Mickey is truthfully the real beginning of Disney.
Mickey's look has changed throughout the years, but somehow Mickey Mouse has managed to remain a pop culture icon.
He started as this simple character, but over time he becomes this reflection of who we are.
3 simple circles, probably the most universal symbol ever created. After all the years, he's still here.
Mickey is a thing we all share.
I love you, Mickey. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.